MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian, and as we draw nearer to Buddy Dick is our man to watch. And not only was he an all-star during the midseason break, but he also...
You know, that's one of those honors, Matt, that's just really cool to get. Like you said, it means that you can dominate against the best of the best in the Major League. Home field advantage this year.
All right, pregame festivities are wrapping up. It's time for baseball, and we'll have it for you. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight it's the first of four between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball, and it comes your way next. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Buddy Dick strides forward with a hot bat in his hands. Great numbers over the past few games. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, you know, Ross is definitely liked by the pitchers, Matt. When they're working both sides of the plate, they tend to be pretty effective when he's making the call.
And the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, you always have to be aware of Mike Trout. He's been a huge part of this lineup, and right now he's one of the leaders in the National League in the runs scored category, so look for him to make an impact.
Buddy Dick is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Check this out on Show Track. It's not a bad first pitch. It's down. It's on the outside part of the plate. Hey, if you can get guys to swing at that, you're going to have a lot of success. Just didn't work out here.
He's running towards second. Pitch inside the throw. And no throw, as he'll just hang on to it. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Oof, that high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
And he misses with it, ball four, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Brett Gold has a great opportunity now to break this game wide open as he comes to the plate with the bases loaded.
Yeah, I'm sure he's been watching closely here, Matt. Always feels great to get some run support from your guys.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
You know, and this is one of the few downsides to being a guy with tremendous strength at the plate. Once you get that thing started, it's really hard to put on the brakes, and he winds up breaking the plane right here, and that's strike 3.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Grounded to third. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And now they'll at least get an out at third here as he's tagged out, but 2 runs are already in to score.
First baseman number 3.
Buddy Dick stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Now both runners on the move. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a 3-run shot to left center. So his remarkable season continues as this lead got even wider. So we'll take one more look. And boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. At the plate, Buddy Dick. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. First pitch on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. And he's safe. Hey. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first.
Don't look now, but he's closing in on what might be a historic performance. He's got a single, he's got a homer. Now he's got a triple to go along with the other two. If he could come up with a double next time up, he could put his name in the record books.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Buddy Dick is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the third inning. High and deep to right center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 5-run cushion. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out. And welcome back to the MLB pregame show as we prepare. From the newest ballpark on the Major League landscape, there's a look inside Marlins Park in Miami. Buddy Dick will stand in right on the heels of a 4-for-5 ball game a night ago.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Ruiz racing back, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. Oh, and he ignores the third base coach and heads for home. And the ball's waiting for him, and he's out at the plate as he pretty much just ran out of gas. Digging in the switch hitter, Buddy Dick. He was gunned down at the plate trying for an inside-the-park home run his first time up.
Yeah, it was an impressive display of effort. I think he just had too much speed and then couldn't slam on the brakes when he got to third.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
And another hard hit ball off of him right there. And that's not the first one he's allowed so far. As you take a look at his line, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better performances at all.
Eddie Ibar stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Wow, a flip to second for one. On to first, a double play. Buddy Dick will stand in to lead things off as the Marlins look to get things started here in their half of the sixth.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Ruiz ranging back to the track, to the wall. And this one is gone, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. So his remarkable season continues, and it's now 5-3. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before, and you can add one more home run onto this already impressive number. Buddy Dick digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the count. Some people think, oh, you might want to take a pitch to start in that bat. And sometimes that's great, and it works out for a lot of people. But what you should be thinking is, I got to swing at strikes, and I got to get my pitch. And if it happens to come on the first pitch, let it rip.
This point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Here it comes on 1-1. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be in there at second without a throw, in fact. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Runner's on his way to third. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
Normally, when you see a guy steal third base, it's because he got a nice walking lead. Really got out there nice and far. But here, he had almost no lead whatsoever when he made his break.
And the tag is not going to be in time as they've doubled the score on him now. It's 6-3. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, maybe a little disappointing that he could only get 3/4 of the cycle, especially since he got the two hardest ones out of the way. But all in all...